It's Nolan.
Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. Got my legal hustle, welcome to the trap. I could blow a stack, bet I make it back. You can hit my line if you need a track, but we can't even talk if it ain't about the bag. My studio sessions turn into fireworks. These reptiles on me like a Lacoste shirt. Plain Jane, make your eyes hurt. Fuck a sponsor. My mission to give it your price, but without the concert. Pandemic showed me I could get it off the muscle. I be grinding year round. Y'all be waiting for the summer. I just fill the gaps. Don't need a light for the tunnel. Y'all looking highly disgruntled. I used the mic for my hustle. Dog, I came up. Triple beam changed up. Built the team, serving up the fiends through the screen. Living out the dream. Still independent. Don't need the red tape. Gang green, cut the dead weight, that's my headspace. Yeah, I've been a boss, I just now embraced it. Feeling in W9s like an application. Strong mind, advantageous, planning vacations. I put my dogs in the business like I'm Baron Davis.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. As y'all know, we've been following this Jay-Z case very closely, all of the updates, all of the new filings. And of course, just the other day, Jay-Z did file for a request for dismissal, right? And it looks like his request has been met with success at this current point, right? So his motion to file for a dismissal in this case has been admitted by the judge. That does not mean that his dismissal has been accepted, but it does mean that him, Quinn Emanuel law firm, Alex Spiro, and etc. will have the opportunity to file a motion to dismiss, in which the judge will be able to at least look at their grounds and decide whether or not this thing should be thrown out. Do I think it's going to get thrown out? Not necessarily. I feel like they've met a lot of resistance up to this point, and it doesn't seem like Miss Torres is too keen on just getting rid of this thing. Maybe she wants to hear some more. I don't know. But at this current point, there is at least potential. Okay. So Megan Cuniff has come out and she says Judge Torres has granted lawyer Alex Spiro's request to file a dismissal motion in the lawsuit that accuses Jay-Z of SAing a 13-year-old girl in the year of 2000. This is over the objection of the woman's lawyer, Tony Busby, because we just talked the other day about Tony Busby coming out and saying that he did not think that this dismissal was just. He didn't feel like it was, something that should go through. They tried to refute it. However, the judge will, at bare minimum, hear out their reasoning as to why this thing should be tossed, right? So the motion at this current point is due on February 6th, in which they will have to submit information that can possibly compel the judge to dismiss. So here we have it from the judge, straight to the point. Annalisa Torres, district judge. The court has reviewed defendant Sean Carter's letter seeking leave to file a motion to dismiss plaintiff's amended complaint and plaintiff's letter in opposition, ECF numbers 55, 57. Accordingly, 1, Carter's request to file a motion to dismiss plaintiff's amended complaint is granted. Okay. By February 6, 2025, Carter shall file his motion. I wouldn't be surprised if they get that motherfucking motion to withdraw or dismiss get sent in later today. Well, not today, but tomorrow morning or by Monday morning. By February 28th, 2025, plaintiff shall file her opposition papers. So they will have Busby and the accuser will have the opportunity to put their bid in to oppose Jay-Z and Co.'s motion to dismiss. And they state by March 14th, Carter shall file his reply, if any, right? So this is going to be a process. They're going to be submitting paperwork. to both plead their cases as to why or why not this case shouldn't be tossed to the wayside. Now, I would love if this was tossed to the wayside because I feel like it's invalid. It's a bunch of bullshit, and we kind of have already established that. But as it pertains to the legal process, this is where we're at. I also told y'all a couple of days ago that Jay-Z and Alex Spiro sent a letter to the judge asking that their request for evidence preservation be stricken, to be disregarded because they have already secured an agreement with Tony Busby and his law firm that they will do so, that they will preserve evidence. The judge also granted that motion for their preservation of evidence motion to be stricken from the record because it's already been handled outside of the judge's intervention. Okay. So there seems to be a little bit of motion here. I don't know how fast or slow this is going to go. I'm not a legal expert, but we'll see. Hopefully, they can compel the judge to, decide that this isn't worthy of the court's time. But again, we shall see. All right. In other news, we've got Miss Doechii. She's got her new music video out. Denial is a River. It's out on YouTube now. It's excelling. Last time I looked, it was over 200,000 views in just a couple hours. She had been building up to this release for the last couple weeks. I wasn't sure what exactly she was going to release. It looked like there was some sort of sketch comedy show. It looked like she was low-key trying to do like some Loiter Squad type shit. So I was like, damn, okay, I'm here for this series. But those were just vignettes leading up to the music video. Now that the music video is out, it does have that Family Matters type set. There's some Fresh Prince influence in there between Doechii and DJ Miss Milan, who I just have nothing but overarching love and support for them. I like their tandem. I like their duo. I like that they're sticking together. Two black women just doing this shit and coming into the industry and showing solidarity, unity, and excelling at the highest level in terms of like performance and really taking their craft seriously. Of course, we know that the record Denial is a River is about Doechii's early aughts coming into the industry, the relationship that she was in while she was pursuing her dream. In the music video, we've got Doechii, trying to cook up some food, right? She's about to bring the food to her significant other, her man, and she walks into the motherfucking living room and he's huddled up with another man. They getting it in. She got them tossed the food up and shit just goes into disarray, right? Which is, of course, in line with the story that she told us on this exact record. So, of course, that should come as no surprise. And in the music video, you basically see different variations of Doechii, different looks to basically kind of coincide with each moment in her life. Because after that incident happens, we then have her, she catches her deal, not only with TDE, but also with her major label company. I always get it fucked up, but I think Doechii is with Capitol, right? And then, of course, she catches a couple hits. She gets persuasive out there. She catches what it is. So then we get her in her more provocative look. You know what I'm saying? But then we get the industry heads and everybody that's bum rushing into the house. They turn it into like a house party. Everybody's trying to, micromanage what she's doing. They're looking for more hits. They're looking for more TikTok records. She ends up kicking these motherfuckers out the house, needing some time to just digest her thoughts, become one with the music, take some time. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the process that she's been going through the last couple of years up until this Alligator Bites Never Heal project was finally released. And it was met with critical acclaim. Now, it was a little bit of, I wouldn't say a slow burn, but it took a little minute before it really ramped up. It was out. Then Kendrick Lamar ended up coming out and giving his co-sign to Doechii, said she the hardest out, put her in the Cash App PG Lang commercial thing that we ended up seeing. It originally debuted with 10,000 sales the first week. As of today, I saw an update saying that Alligator Bites Never Heal has now sold over 100,000 copies. So now people are continuing to stream it. the she continues to like overlap her highest streaming days on Spotify. I've been seeing that over the course of this week, that she keeps having bigger updates, more people, 3 million listens, 2.8 million listens today, and all this type of stuff. So people are taking time to really go see what she's all about. And I greatly appreciate that, you know, because for a couple years, she was like the next best thing, but she wasn't getting that full on attention. She had caught a couple hits. She had shown her performance skills. She had the persuasive remix with SZA. She went on tour with Doja Cat, showed her talent, showed her, you know, her prowess on stage. And she's been like developing herself this whole time with the help of TDE, of course. But I feel like she's very intentional about everything that she does. Even when she got that Variety Disruptor Award, you know, Musa went up there and said, you know, she comes up with these ideas and basically comes to us with the budget, and we end up going over budget every time just to deliver on the ideas and the intentionality that she brings to the table. So clearly she is the one putting up the skin in the game to like, nah, I want to be at a high level. I'm not letting the label determine my fate. I'm not putting it in their hands. If y'all just give me the opportunity to create and do what I love and do my thing, then give me the space to do that. Right? And it worked out. And she talks about it in the song. She gets the deal. And of course, we get to the part where she has these hits. She has these TikTok hits, but she's also got this dependency on alcohol. She talks about drugs as well. We don't know exactly what drugs they are, but in the music video, we see that she's got like a Coke nosebleed. You know what I'm saying? The makeup crew is trying to get her glammed up and ready to get in front of the crowd. And things are coming together. She's feeling good. She's making money. She's out in LA. You know, everything's coming together. But now she's got to get clean, right? She's talked about it in interviews how the liquor and whatever substances that she was partaking with at the time that became a crutch. That she was leaning on these things to create and to create a story and all of those things. So then in order to create the Alligator Bites Never Heal project, she went cold turkey. Well, I won't say cold turkey because I don't know. But she, you know, went and got sober and has not been partaking and has been enjoying, you know, being high off life and creating and not needing any outside substances to help her create her art or put her on edge or put her in that creative space. You know what I'm saying? Which is displayed in the video of her going through that. Right? And life crashing down, and, you know, another relationship fucked up where the dude crashed her crib and stole all her shit, where she has to start from zero all over again after the last motherfucker she was with cheated on her with a nigga. You know, another violation of trust. Her shit gets stolen and she got to start all the fuck over. You know what I mean? So dope video. Like I said, there's some Fresh Prince influence in there with the whoosh, and somebody, Sir, coming in and throwing a nigga out the window, jazz style. In the skits leading up to the music video, we saw Sir, we saw Schoolboy Q, we saw Zach, what was his homie name? Zach Fox. We saw Earl Sweatshirt and all these different people. It's dope that she's even got all of these people to come and corral behind her, support her, whatever. So she's doing her motherfucking thing, man. All her performances are dope. She's got a lot of live TV performances documenting her process, showing her from this point to this point to this point. So she's just making all the right moves. And again, for anybody that's not fucking with Doechii, that's on you. That's your prerogative. But I'm willing to say if you don't at least want her to win, even if it's not your favorite type of music, I would guess that it's probably rooted in hate. But, you know, some people may genuinely just not like her. Whatever. All right. So just giving a quick synopsis of that. Of course, I can't watch the music video with y'all here on YouTube because of copyright issues. But if you go over to Patreon, I did do a viewing of the music video over there. So join up, patreon.com/RealJNolan. Come fuck with us. I'm going to be doing a lot more Patreon content in the coming this year, I'll just say in 2025, as more artists drop music, more music videos drop that I can't necessarily, you know, get around with YouTube, my reactions and the conversations around those projects will be over there on Patreon. Okay. And perhaps we'll get a Twitch popping, because I do have a Twitch account, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be tough. But maybe we'll do like a Patreon members Twitch or something. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. Because that's another way I could probably listen to music. I've tried it over there. It worked. But YouTube is the bread and butter, so it's gonna be kind of interesting rerouting people over to Twitch. We're gonna need like a mass adoption if that's the case. But let's keep the show rolling. All right. So the last subject on my docket here is Wack100 and Adam22 falling out. All right. Now, a couple days ago, there was some sort of altercation or fight that took place outside of Adam22's No Jumper studio, where somebody got their ass beat and another man got his ass jumped. Now, as I saw this thing circulating online, there were people that were saying that it was Wack100 that got jumped and stripped outside of the studio. I've heard that that's not true. You do hear Wack100's voice while this is going on, because one dude did get beat up, and then the assailant did pull out a firearm, and you could hear Wack100 in the background saying, "Nah, we not finna do that. We not doing that. Nah, chill, fall back. We not doing that." But shortly after we hear this person say that, some nigga who kind of looked like Wack, I ain't gonna lie, it was a bald motherfucker in a velour suit, got his ass pounded out by a couple niggas, and they ended up stripping him down to his naked extremities. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing that was not Wack that ended up reaping those consequences. Okay. Nonetheless, Adam22's not having it. He came out and said, "Yo, I'm not supporting that shit. Y'all don't bring no violence up to my studio. I have a stern rule in place. You bring that up to my studio, you will be banned, exposed, not exposed. Yeah. You will be suspended from the show. You'll be kicked out, regardless of the fact that I rock with you, it then is deaded, right?" So now, with Adam22 saying that, he made a public statement, and he didn't put Wack's name on it, but he said anybody that brings that energy or anything of the like up to my studio, that's what it is. So now we have Wack100 coming out speaking to Adam22, basically letting it be known that you can't get rid of me that easily, homeboy. So now it's up. Y'all, it's crazy. I don't know why folks get involved with Wack. That's the thing about Wack. He is somebody that likes to agitate, press buttons, and he calls himself an exposer. So now he's threatening to expose something about Adam22. I don't know what could be exposed that's not already out about him. I don't fuck with the dude, but what I do know is, niggas could watch his wife get banged on his own platform. So what more could be exposed from a man that will do that? I don't know, but here's what Wack has to say. And by the way, I meant expelled, not exposed, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been expelled from school. So I didn't off the top think of it that way. But yeah, that's the word I was trying to say a couple seconds ago. But here's Wack100.
Adam, how dare you send me that text, Adam? Yeah, I got your little text, Adam. You and your little scheduler, Laura. Why you couldn't call me on the phone and tell me that, Adam? Why you couldn't be a man, you know what I'm saying, the man you say you are, the 22ster, why you couldn't call me on the phone, Adam, and have that conversation with me? Why then you gonna go on the Adam and Laura Wack text blast And then you gonna say what you said? I got you. Check it out, Adam. It don't work that way. I don't go away that easy, homie. Yeah, I'm an exposer. I got your message. I got your little instructions. But that don't mean I gotta agree to it or hear it. See, Adam, we got a contract. You understand what I'm telling you? And once a week, we supposed to meet at a certain set time, Adam. A time that you set. But now all of a sudden, because all this going on with bro, you want to get on there with the scheduler and send me these text messages, but you couldn't call and tell me, Adam. Come on, bro. What kind of white man are you? Huh? You make me feel like you a huffy guy. No guy came up riding a BMX. I mean, me personally, I was a mongoose type of guy. But nothing against BMX. Right? But for you to send me a text saying what you said and not call me and tell me that, and then you talking to me like you just know I'm gonna agree to that. Listen, man, Adam, you know what time it is. You know what our agreement is, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'ma act like I didn't see what I saw. You know, I'ma act like I didn't see that text. You know, and I'ma act like Thursday is a regular, normal Thursday. Talking about Lush. Nigga, Lush. You gonna start the year off Lush. My name ain't Lush. I run my mouth too much to even, I don't hush. I might kick up a little dust, and I wear secret by women. So I ain't never got no muss. Y'all forgive me, I was writing poetry last night. If y'all want to hear Wack100 in a poetry battle, go to the 100 side of Clubhouse, our late night replays. About 10:40ish, 11 o'clock, I came in there. And I put down some poetry real quick. You know, any real ex-convict, you know, we're very manipulative with our pen. You know, we're in prison. You know, this is how we get the fat chicks to send all the money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? We'll make a walrus feel like she Betty Boop. And that's a fact.
Okay. So that's Wack100. We're not going to let him finish that because he went irrelevant after a certain part. But basically, Adam22 had his scheduler or assistant or whatever you want to call her reach out to Wack, basically say that this contract is now terminated. You don't have to come report to do any more podcasts. Everything is good. We will no longer need your services up here at No Jumper. Wack100 comes out and says, that's not good enough, homie. You should have called me. You should have let me know what's what, man to man. So now that's not going to be how this plays out. He says we're supposed to meet at a certain place at a certain time every week, basically alluding to perhaps he's still going to go up there and show up for his meetings. Probably aggressively. Or perhaps Wack is going to try to take it the legal route and say that he needs to be paid out for the duration of his contract, whatever that time period is. You know, maybe that's what he's going to do since he's talking about paperwork and saying that they are contractually obligated. Don't know the details of said contract, but he did allude to it. But it seems to me that Wack100 is going to continue to try to be a thorn in Adam22's side moving forward, which I could give two fucks about. If you want to expose him, you want to make him look bad, you want to, hey, whatever you want to do with that motherfucker, man, do it. You know? Because Adam been out here trying to do some of the same to other people, It don't feel good when the chickens come cock-a-doodle-doodling and roosting. Now do they? Now, we all should have known that was a friendship or an alliance that was destined to fail, that was destined to come crashing down. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought it was gonna go a little bit longer than it did. I'm glad that it ain't, because now we ain't got to cover no more of they shit. So, hey, shout out to the 2025 spirits that led us to that dismantling, all right? Just wanted to cover a couple things. Of course, like I said before, it's a slow week. The news ain't really hitting like it could, but we making do. We coming to having conversations, and we going to make it do what it do, baby, because that's what I do. I'm here for the people. Inside the industry, we still got to talk even when niggas ain't talking about shit. Hopefully things will spice up moving forward, but let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, all right? Much love, respect, y'all. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.